From the earliest days of your life, you likely felt there was something different, a deep feeling that few around you could understand. Perhaps you've experienced moments of inexplicable quiet, where a subtle voice seemed to speak directly to your heart, whispering that you were not like the others. The truth is that from the beginning, you were set apart for something greater, chosen for a spiritual journey that transcends common understanding. This isn't a sensation that just anyone experiences, it's a rare and profound calling that only a few can hear. This unique journey reveals itself early in the lives of the chosen, with signs that emerge almost imperceptibly but leave marks. While other children lived carefree, you may have already carried an inner restlessness, an uncommon perception of the world, and a deep understanding that seemed beyond your years. These weren't mere coincidences, they were indications that you were destined for a special path, something the universe was already preparing since your first steps. Every moment, every feeling of isolation or misunderstanding was part of a larger plan. Now, as you reflect on these early signs, you'll begin to see that nothing was by chance. Each memory, each moment you felt different, was part of a greater purpose that was already guiding your life. In this text, we will explore together those signs that marked your childhood and how they reveal your role as a chosen one, someone destined from the start for a grand mission. This is the beginning of your awakening to understand the depth of who you truly are. From early on, you probably noticed that there was something in you that didn't quite fit into the common dynamics around you. While other children engaged in usual games and play, you felt an inexplicable disconnection, as if you didn't fully belong to that world. It was a feeling of being out of place, as if there was an invisible universe only you could perceive. This initial perception is one of the first signs that you were set apart for a higher purpose, something beyond the understanding of those around you. This feeling of disconnection wasn't limited to childhood activities but seemed to touch every aspect of your life. You may have looked at other children and wondered why they seemed so comfortable in a reality that, to you, felt superficial and limited. This wasn't a sign of fragility or weakness but an indication that your soul bore a special calling, something the universe was holding for the right moment. That feeling of being out of place was, in fact, your spirit signaling that there was something deeper waiting for you. In moments of introspection, you could feel a kind of inner magnetism, an urge to reflect and contemplate things that others simply ignored. While other children lived in the now, you dived into thoughts that seemed to belong to an invisible world. These reflections were not accidental, they were the beginning of a spiritual awakening, the first stage of your journey as a chosen one. The ability to see beyond the superficial is a trait of those set apart for a mission of light, something that only intensifies over the years. Over time, this difference began to affect how you related to people. No matter how hard you tried, there was an invisible barrier that made it difficult to connect with those who didn't share this sensitivity. This created a peculiar loneliness, a feeling of isolation that only those destined for something greater deeply understand. This loneliness, however, was not a punishment, it was an invitation from the universe to turn your gaze inward, to discover the answers you sought within your own essence. Each moment of loneliness, every instance where you felt misunderstood, was shaping your path as a chosen one. While others sought acceptance, you were already guided to seek understanding, to explore the depths of your own soul. This process of emotional isolation was, in fact, preparation for what was to come, a way to strengthen your spirit so it could withstand the challenges of the journey. Thus, each step away from the ordinary world was, in truth, a step closer to your true mission. Since childhood, the chosen one begins to notice that their intuition is a strong and constant guide, something that seems to direct them even in seemingly simple situations. This intuition isn't a gift that just anyone possesses, it is a skill that develops in the chosen ones from an early age, serving as a kind of spiritual compass. Many times, you felt you knew something before it happened, an inner voice telling you what to do or avoid. This wasn't imagination but one of the first signs of your unique journey. The chosen possess a heightened sensitivity that manifests from childhood. Unlike others, they clearly perceive the emotions and energies around them, even when they aren't obvious. This unique perception can be both a blessing and a challenge, as the chosen feel the pain and joy of others intensely. Often, you may have felt overwhelmed by emotions you didn't know the source of, but which seemed to invade your soul. This sensitivity is a clear mark of someone set apart for a special mission. This strong intuition and sensitivity to the energies around them make the chosen stand out in every environment they enter. From childhood, you notice details that others miss, as if your vision is more open to the invisible mysteries. Colors, sounds, and vibrations are perceived more intensely, and this ability connects you deeply to the universe. This level of perception is what distinguishes the chosen, as they walk through a world that few can see. In the most unexpected moments, this intuition arises to guide and protect the chosen. How many times have you felt an urge to change your steps or avoid a situation without knowing why? These intuitive reactions are not coincidences, they are signs of a greater force guiding and protecting those with a special purpose. The chosen are constantly supported by this invisible presence, and this protection allows them to walk confidently in a world full of uncertainties. By trusting this intuition, the chosen begins to understand that this sensitivity is not a weakness but a powerful strength. This gift of perceiving what others cannot is a vital tool for fulfilling their mission. From an early age, you are taught to listen to this inner voice, to trust the subtle signs the universe sends. This is the mark of a true chosen one, someone who follows the heart's call and does not fear the mysteries surrounding them. From a very young age, the chosen one begins to have experiences that seem to transcend the physical plane, as if their soul is attuned to an elevated spiritual frequency. You may have had vivid and premonitory dreams or, in moments of solitude, felt a presence beside you, as if you were being supported by something invisible. These experiences, which many might ignore or find strange, are actually clear signs of your connection to the divine, a connection that few have the privilege of feeling. The chosen often encounter events that defy logic and common explanation, and these moments leave deep marks. Perhaps you saw something others didn't or felt an inexplicable peace in a difficult situation. These signs were the universe speaking directly to you, revealing that from childhood, you were already in tune with a higher force. These spiritual encounters aren't accidents, they are reminders that you are set apart for something special. The chosen one's childhood is often marked by a sense of protection that goes beyond physical safety. It's as if a higher energy is always present, guiding and warding off dangers invisibly. Recall situations where you were saved from something without a logical explanation, a coincidence that seemed beyond luck. These are common experiences for the chosen, moments when divine protection manifests tangibly, reminding you that you are never truly alone on your journey. These spiritual experiences can also be intense and lead to a sense of isolation. While other children lived in a lighter, more carefree reality, the chosen faced a reality few could understand. This early spiritual experience makes the chosen feel different, often unable to share with others. This isolation, however, is not a punishment but a preparation for something greater, a way to strengthen the spirit and learn to trust in one's own perception. For the chosen, these experiences serve as constant reminders that they are on a guided path. These encounters with the invisible are like doors opening to reveal aspects of their mission. Even if, in childhood, you didn't fully understand what was happening, these experiences planted within you the certainty that something greater was at work. Since then, these experiences shape your path and reinforce the role you play as a chosen one, someone called to a profound spiritual journey. From an early age, the chosen one carries a sense of responsibility that few around them can comprehend. It's as if, even in childhood, you felt there was something important that needed to be protected or accomplished, even without fully understanding what it was. This invisible weight, barely noticed by others, accompanies the chosen from their earliest years, preparing them for a mission that demands courage and resilience. This feeling is a mark of those set apart for something greater. The chosen one also has a natural inclination to care for and protect others, even at a young age. While others sought only fun, you may have found yourself making decisions to help those around you. This impulse to act as a guardian is one of the characteristics that distinguish the chosen, someone called to serve with compassion and understanding. This sense of protection doesn't arise by chance, it is a reflection of the deep calling that lives within you. This silent responsibility manifests in various ways and affects how the chosen deals with the world. In many situations, you probably felt more mature or aware than other children, as if there was something in you that demanded a more introspective and thoughtful behavior. Even when this caused a certain distance from others, this early maturity was a sign that you were being prepared to face great challenges, something the universe knew you were capable of handling. Family relationships can also be impacted by this intense responsibility. Many chosen ones feel, from a young age, that they have a special role within the family, a need to bring harmony and support to those they love. This protective and caring stance is not always understood, but it is a natural expression of the mission you carry. Being a chosen one often means sacrificing one's own childhood to help and strengthen those around you, even when this isn't recognized. This responsibility, though intense, is not a burden but a preparation. Every moment you felt this weight was, in fact, training for the purpose you would fulfill in the future. This sense of duty defines the chosen and distinguishes them from those who simply live their lives without looking toward a greater goal. The universe was, from early on, shaping your soul to withstand the trials that would come and to fulfill the unique role destined for you. Before we continue, if you've always felt different, with a special sensitivity or drawn to greater missions, our ebook is a valuable resource for you. It offers practical insights to recognize your true mission as a chosen one and overcome challenges of misunderstanding and isolation. By purchasing the ebook, you also gain exclusive and immediate access to our Discord community, a space where you can share your experiences, connect with others who understand what you're going through, and find genuine support in a welcoming environment. Check the first pinned comment here in the video and receive unique and exclusive insights. From the earliest years, the chosen one realizes that adapting to society's norms and expectations is a constant challenge. While others seem to easily accept conventions, you felt out of place, as if you were destined for something beyond what the common world offers. This difficulty in conforming reflects the special mission that the chosen one carries, an indication that your path requires freedom and authenticity. This urge to question and resist norms is not rebellion, but proof that the universe has prepared something greater for you. Chosen ones often struggle to fit into traditional environments, whether at school, in the family, or social circles. This feeling of incompatibility is not due to shyness or insecurity, but a deep perception that your ideas and visions differ from those around you. While others find comfort in the familiar, the chosen one longs for something more truthful and spiritual. This contrast creates conflicts, but also strengthens the internal purpose to follow a unique path. This difficulty in adapting can lead the chosen one to question themselves, to wonder why they always seem out of sync with others. Many times, you may have tried to conform, to seek acceptance from others and follow conventional paths. But each attempt to fit in may have created a sense of suffocation, as if your soul rejected any form of imprisonment. This feeling is a sign that your essence was destined for something greater, something that cannot be limited by worldly expectations. Throughout childhood and adolescence, the chosen one often feels an internal pressure to be true to themselves, even if it makes them different. Each situation of conflict or difficulty in adapting is, in fact, an opportunity for spiritual growth. These moments of resistance are a way to remind the chosen one that their mission requires courage and authenticity. It's as if the universe is testing their strength, preparing them to face even greater challenges in the future when their spiritual role will be fully revealed. These experiences of difficult adaptation are not merely obstacles but valuable lessons for the chosen one. Each difficulty faced makes them more aware of their nature and purpose. Rather than blindly adapting to the world, the chosen one learns to walk confidently on their unique journey, understanding that their destiny is not to follow the common path. This understanding brings an inner freedom and a sense of purpose that few can achieve, for they know they are being shaped for something grand. In many moments of life, the chosen one has realized they were protected from dangerous situations by an invisible force. It could have been a delay that prevented them from being in the wrong place, or an inexplicable impulse that steered them away from risk. These events, which may seem like coincidences to others, are clear signs of the presence of divine protection that accompanies the chosen one. From childhood, this higher force works to keep them safe, ensuring they stay firm in their special purpose, unhindered by external threats. This spiritual protection is one of the greatest gifts the chosen one receives, for it keeps them safe while they walk through a world full of negative influences. From an early age, you may have felt an inexplicable peace in situations that would normally cause fear. This serenity reflects an invisible presence that supports you at all times. It's as if the universe ensures that nothing will steer you off your path, as long as you keep your heart aligned with your mission. This divine care is a reminder that you are a precious being with a sacred mission. Often, this protection also manifests as subtle warnings, signs that alert the chosen one about situations or people to avoid. Perhaps you've felt an inexplicable discomfort when approaching certain places or individuals. These hunches, which many would ignore, are messages sent to ensure that the chosen one does not stray from their purpose. This sharp intuition, reinforced by spiritual protection, is a powerful guide that helps keep you safe even amid negative influences. Beyond steering you away from dangers, this protective force also guides the chosen one toward opportunities and encounters essential to their journey. At crucial moments, you may have been led to people or situations that brought great learning and spiritual growth. These encounters, far from being random, are part of a larger plan preparing the chosen one to fulfill their role. With each opportunity embraced, you feel closer to understanding the profound purpose assigned to you from the start. The presence of this invisible protection strengthens the chosen one's confidence in their journey, even when facing difficulties. Knowing that you are supported by a greater force allows you to face challenges with courage, understanding that nothing happens by chance. Each difficult situation, each obstacle overcome, is a way to test your faith and strengthen your resolve. Over time, the chosen one learns to recognize and be grateful for this constant protection, understanding that it is essential for the fulfillment of their spiritual destiny. From a young age, the chosen one feels an inner voice that guides and inspires them, like a gentle calling that resonates within their soul. This voice is not a fleeting sensation but a constant presence that accompanies them, reminding them that something grand awaits. Even without fully understanding what it means, the chosen one feels they are destined to fulfill a mission that transcends the boundaries of the material world. This inner calling is a force that awakens an insatiable curiosity about life's mysteries, urging them to seek answers that most cannot even imagine. This inner voice emerges at crucial moments, bringing clarity and guidance to the chosen one in times of uncertainty. In moments of doubt, it arises as a silent guide, helping them choose the right path. This connection to their purpose sets them apart from others, who often get lost in superficial decisions. For the chosen one, the path is charted by a deep sense of purpose, a commitment felt in the depths of their heart, even without knowing exactly where it will lead. This calling is a beacon, a light that illuminates their path. Throughout life, this inner voice also becomes a source of strength for the chosen one, especially when facing challenges. Even in moments of loneliness or misunderstanding, this presence reminds them that they are not alone. It encourages them to keep going, to believe there is a reason for every experience, and that all hardships are part of a greater preparation. For the chosen one, this journey is a test of faith, a resilience trial that strengthens them and brings them closer to their spiritual destiny. For the chosen one, each stage of life is preparation for something greater, an opportunity to refine their connection with the divine and strengthen the mission they carry. This understanding brings a new perspective. You realize that difficulties and challenges, rather than obstacles, are necessary steps that elevate you spiritually. The chosen one's journey is, above all, a path of refinement, where every experience, however complex, contributes to their inner growth and realization of their destiny. Nothing is in vain, and each lesson has a profound purpose. Over time, the chosen one comes to recognize that the mission they carry is not just individual, but collective. Their light, though unique, illuminates the path for others, offering support and hope to those also on paths of discovery and awakening. This subtle but powerful influence transcends barriers and connects souls on a higher level. The chosen one thus becomes a crucial link in a chain of energy and purpose that unites all who share this spiritual journey, forming a community of awakened souls committed to transforming the world. This connection with the inner calling places the chosen one in a constant state of seeking and self-discovery. Every question, every doubt, is a step toward a deeper truth, something few have the privilege to know. The spiritual journey requires the chosen one to trust their own intuition, to listen to the voice within, even when the external world tries to distract them from their purpose. This is the power of a chosen one, the ability to follow the heart and ignore worldly distractions. This unique journey brings with it an inevitable acceptance. The chosen one understands that their path is different, and that the answers they seek will not be found in conventional traditions. This calling invites them to embrace the unknown, to accept that their life is a mission in progress. Each choice, each decision, is a piece of the puzzle that brings them closer to the final purpose. For the chosen one, this calling is the greatest blessing and the greatest responsibility, a constant reminder that their existence is part of a grand and divine plan. The transition to fully accepting their purpose is a moment of great revelation for the chosen one. Over time, they begin to realize that everything in their life, from the most difficult challenges to the simplest joys, is part of a larger plan. This understanding brings a sense of peace, as if they can finally see beyond appearances and recognize the hidden truth in every experience. The chosen one understands that their journey is not accidental, but carefully designed to shape and prepare them for something much greater. This process of acceptance does not happen overnight. It is a gradual transformation, where the chosen one learns to trust the divine plan guiding their life. By understanding that every difficulty and every success are steps toward their destiny, the chosen one develops an unshakable confidence in their path. This confidence enables them to face uncertainties with courage, knowing they are not alone. Each event is a lesson that brings them closer to the full understanding of who they truly are and the impact they will have on the world. As they embrace their purpose, the chosen one begins to notice significant changes in their life. Their choices, actions, and even words begin to reflect the mission they carry. They stop seeking external approval and focus on fulfilling their calling with integrity and dedication. This internal change is visible to those around them, who start to notice something special in their presence. The chosen one radiates a different energy, a calm strength that inspires and attracts those also searching for something greater. This acceptance also requires the chosen one to have a great deal of courage, for they understand that their path is unique and that few will fully comprehend their mission. They embrace the solitude that may come with this choice, accepting that their journey is individual and often misunderstood by others. For the chosen one, this solitude is not a cause for sadness but a necessary part of their development. It helps strengthen their spirit and deepens their connection to their purpose. As they progress along this path of acceptance, the chosen one feels a profound gratitude for the journey that has brought them here. Every experience, every internal battle, and every discovery has shaped them into who they are today. This gratitude fuels their determination to continue their mission with greater dedication. They understand that being a chosen one is an honor, a sacred responsibility that demands dedication and commitment. And with this understanding, they move toward the future with confidence, knowing each step is guided by a divine purpose. As the chosen one fully accepts their mission, they realize that their role in the world goes far beyond themselves. Their journey is not only about their growth, but about the impact they will have on the lives around them. Every action, every word, becomes an opportunity to light the way for others who are still trapped in the shadows of doubt. The chosen one is called to be a beacon, a source of inspiration and guidance for those seeking purpose and understanding in a world often dominated by chaos. The chosen one also understands that their purpose is eternal, that the legacy they leave will transcend their own life. They know that each act of compassion, each moment of courage, and each victory over adversity creates waves of positive energy that spread, touching souls they may never know. This invisible impact is part of the greater plan they help to build. The chosen one lives knowing that their legacy will be a light that continues to shine, guiding other chosen ones on their own journey of discovery and fulfillment. This legacy is not about fame or earthly recognition, it is about fulfilling a mission that comes from the deepest part of the soul. For the chosen one, the value of their journey lies not in being seen or praised, but in being true to their purpose. They understand that the meaning of their existence is to serve the greater good, to contribute to the balance and harmony of the universe. This is the true reward, the inner peace that comes from knowing they are fulfilling what they were meant to do, regardless of what the world thinks. Even amid the challenges that still arise, the chosen one walks confidently, knowing they have a unique connection to the divine that guides them. Every obstacle they overcome, every lesson they learn, strengthens them and prepares them for what lies ahead. They are a living example that it is possible to live with purpose and authenticity, even when the path is difficult. Their very life becomes a message of hope, a testament that the universe always takes care of those who choose to follow the light. Reflecting on their journey, the chosen one feels a deep peace. They know that from childhood, each step was guided, each challenge was a lesson, and each victory was a step toward their greater purpose. They leave this world with the certainty that they fulfilled what they were destined to do. And as they pass the baton to the next generations of chosen ones, they know the mission continues, as an eternal cycle of light and truth that never fades. You have traveled a profound and revealing journey, discovering the power that has always been within you since childhood. Remember that every challenge, every moment of doubt, and every victory is part of the greater purpose you carry. Now it's time to take a step forward, to strengthen this mission even more, and to share your light with the world. If this message touched your heart and you believe more people need to hear this, click the like button below. It's a simple yet powerful way to spread this message. And to continue receiving content that strengthens your path as a chosen one, subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. This way, you'll never miss the next revelations the universe has in store for you. Don't miss the opportunity to be part of our exclusive Discord community by purchasing our ebook at the link pinned in the first comment. I'm sure it will be a valuable resource for you. It will not only bring clarity about your mission and unique gifts, but also give you access to connect with other chosen ones who will welcome and support you. Don't miss out on being part of this space. This is a crucial moment, and together we can impact many lives. Choose to be part of this mission. Also, share this video with someone you believe carries the calling as well. Comment below, tell us your story, how your journey has been, and what you have felt along the way. Stay here with us and watch the next recommended video on the screen or our special playlist, The Secrets of the Chosen Ones. There's much more to discover, and each video is one more step on this path of self-discovery and enlightenment. Stay strong, for you are an inspiration to all. We'll see you soon, and may your light always shine.